Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. Slot man in motion right. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's thrown, but incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to the air one more time. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take him down for a loss.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
On the ready.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
19 Tiger. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Washington.
19, 18. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready,
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's across midfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To the air again is Daniels.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Down inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Warrior 70. Go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll look to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, check that, street.
On first down, Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Okay, great.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Knocked in 19.
They'll send him over to the left.
Go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Eagles 21, Commanders 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Eagles 21, Commanders 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Let's go now.
And in motion is Brown. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he's got another one. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one's complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Daniels now on 1st down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
From the set. 19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by Siddick.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. A gain there of 17.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
York. Good on the extra point. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. And
it leads to 2nd and 10.
so the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just one timeout remaining.
19 tight.
Man in motion is Brown. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates.
Man in motion is Brown. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Stop low, 18.
A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Siddick. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ready.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Ready.
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. That is hard. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.